Pizza versus Eiffel Tower. Which one is cooler? Today we're talking about two of the most iconic landmarks on the planet. The Leaning Tower of Pisa, aka the Pizza Tower, and the Eiffel Tower. I know what you're thinking. Why are we comparing a leaning tower to a giant metal tower? Well, that's the beauty of it. These two landmarks are so different, yet both are instantly recognizable and draw millions of visitors every year. We're going to dive deep into the history, the architecture, and the cultural impact of both of these incredible structures. We'll see which one comes out on top in terms of sheer awesomeness. You know I love a good competition, so get ready. All right, first up, we're heading to Italy, the land of pizza, pasta, and, of course, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. This iconic structure is one of the most recognizable landmarks in the world, and it has a fascinating history that goes beyond its famous tilt. This tower is iconic, and I'm not just talking about its unique tilt. It's a symbol of architectural ambition and a testament to the ingenuity and perseverance of its builders. We're talking about a structure that's over 850 years old. Imagine all the historical events and changes it has witnessed over the centuries. Can you believe that? It was built way back in the 12th century. That's right, construction started in 1173 and it took nearly 200 years to complete. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why is it leaning? Well, it wasn't supposed to be. The original plan was for a perfectly vertical bell tower. The builders kinda messed up the foundation. They built it on soft ground, and it started to lean while it was still under construction. The soil beneath the tower was too unstable to support its weight. Can you imagine being one of those builders? Boss, I think the tower is a little crooked. Talk about a construction mishap. They tried to correct the tilt during construction, but it was too late. But here's the thing. That mistake is what makes the Leaning Tower of Pisa so famous. It's like a happy accident. The tilt gives it a unique charm that draws millions of visitors every year. The tower is made up of these beautiful white marble arches, 8 stories high. Each level is adorned with intricate carvings and columns, showcasing the artistry of the time. It's actually a bell tower, part of a larger cathedral complex. The complex includes the Pisa Cathedral and the Baptistry, both of which are architectural marvels in their own right. Can you imagine climbing all those stairs? I'm getting tired just thinking about it. There are nearly 300 steps to the top, but the climb is worth it for the experience and the view. But the view from the top? Totally worth it, I bet. You get a panoramic view of the city of Pisa and the surrounding Tuscan countryside. People come from all over the world to see this tower, to take that classic picture pretending to hold it up. It's a fun and quirky tradition that adds to the tower's charm. It's like a rite of passage for tourists. Everyone wants to have that iconic photo in their travel album. And you know me, I love a good tourist trap, especially when it's this cool. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is a must-see, not just for its tilt, but for its historical significance and beauty. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is more than just a leaning tower. It's a symbol of Italy's history, its culture, and its ability to make the best of a bad situation. It's a reminder that sometimes imperfections can become our greatest strengths. Plus, it's just plain fun to look at. The Leaning Tower of Pisa continues to captivate and inspire people from all walks of life, proving that even a mistake can become a masterpiece. Next up, we're jetting off to Paris, the city of lights, the city of love, and home to the Eiffel Tower. This iconic structure is not just a marvel of engineering, but also a symbol of romance and creativity. Paris, with its charming streets, exquisite cuisine, and rich history, is the perfect backdrop for this towering masterpiece. This thing is massive, soaring over 1,000 feet into the air. Imagine standing at the base and looking up. It's a breathtaking sight that leaves you in awe of human ingenuity. That's like 300 meters for all you metric system folks out there. To put it in perspective, it's about the height of an 81-story building. Just think about the effort and precision that went into constructing something so grand. Now, the Eiffel Tower is way younger than the Leaning Tower of Pisa. While the Leaning Tower dates back to the 12th century, the Eiffel Tower was a product of the industrial age. It was built in the late 1800s for the 1889 World's Fair. Gustav Eiffel, the genius behind the tower, faced numerous challenges but ultimately created a structure that would stand the test of time. Can you believe that, at first, people hated it? The initial reaction was far from positive. Many Parisians thought it was an eyesore that clashed with the city's classical architecture. They thought it was an eyesore. Prominent artists and intellectuals of the time even wrote scathing critiques, calling it a monstrosity. They even signed a petition to tear it down. Imagine the world without this iconic landmark. Thankfully, the tower remained, and over time it grew to become a beloved symbol of Paris. Thank goodness nobody listened to them, because the Eiffel Tower is now one of the most visited landmarks in the world. It's a must-see for anyone visiting Paris. Over 250 million people have visited since it opened. That's an astounding number, reflecting its universal appeal. That's like the entire population of, I don't know, a really big country. People from all walks of life come to marvel at its beauty and take in the stunning views of Paris. The tower is made entirely of iron, and it's covered in these intricate latticework patterns. Each piece was meticulously crafted and assembled, showcasing the incredible craftsmanship of the era. It's like a giant metal masterpiece. The design is both functional and artistic, making it a true marvel of engineering. And the best part? You can go all the way to the top. The journey up is an adventure in itself, with elevators that offer a unique perspective of the tower's structure. There are 3 levels with observation decks, restaurants, even a champagne bar. Whether you're dining with a view or toasting with a glass of bubbly, the experience is unforgettable. Talk about a room with a view. From the top, you get a panoramic view of Paris that is simply breathtaking. It's a sight that stays with you long after you've left. At night, the Eiffel Tower lights up, sparkling like a diamond against the Parisian sky. It's seriously magical. The light show is a spectacle that draws crowds every evening. It's no wonder they call Paris the City of Lights. The Eiffel Tower's illumination adds to the city's enchanting atmosphere, making it a must-see both day and night. The Eiffel Tower is like a beacon of hope, a symbol of human ingenuity, and a reminder that even the craziest ideas can become iconic landmarks. It's a testament to the power of vision and perseverance, inspiring millions around the world. So there you have it, guys. We've taken a closer look at 2 of the world's most iconic landmarks, the Leaning Tower of Pisa and the Eiffel Tower, 2 incredible landmarks with 2 very different stories. Each one has its own unique charm and history that draws millions of visitors every year. One's a medieval masterpiece that accidentally became famous for its tilt, a quirk that turned a potential disaster into a global attraction. And the other's a modern marvel that almost got torn down before it became an icon. Originally criticized by many, the Eiffel Tower now stands as a symbol of innovation and French artistry. It's tough to choose a favorite, right? Both landmarks have their own unique stories and architectural brilliance. Both of these landmarks are amazing in their own way. They represent different eras, different styles, and different cultures. The Leaning Tower of Pisa, with its Romanesque architecture, takes us back to the medieval times, while the Eiffel Tower, with its iron lattice structure, represents the industrial age and modern engineering. But they both have one thing in common. They capture the imagination and inspire awe in everyone who sees them. Whether you're marveling at the engineering feat of the Eiffel Tower or the historical significance of the Leaning Tower of Pisa, both landmarks leave a lasting impression. Now I want to hear from you. Your opinion matters, and I'm curious to know what you think. Which landmark do you think is cooler? Is it the Leaning Tower of Pisa with its unique tilt and historical charm, or the Eiffel Tower with its towering presence and modern elegance? The Leaning Tower of Pisa or the Eiffel Tower? Each has its own story to tell and its own way of captivating visitors. Let me know in the comments down below. And while you're there, don't forget to share your experiences if you've visited either of these landmarks. Don't forget to smash that like button. It really helps the channel out and lets me know you enjoy this kind of content. Subscribe to my channel for more awesome content, where we explore fascinating places and uncover their stories. And hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching. Your support means the world to me, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep exploring and stay curious.